Hi, and welcome to another session of my 3D printer diary. Today we're going to work on the assembly of the Ramps 1.4 board. Now, if you look closely at your board, or my board in this case, you can see that there are 3 sets of jumpers in between each stepper motor section. It was difficult for me to find online which jumpers to jump, and it turns out it's actually just recommended that they all get a jumper applied to them. And for those of you who know how to apply jumpers, this is going to be very frivolous, but for those of you who are less familiar, it is really a very, very simple process. Remember the bag of jumpers from the unpackaging of the Arduino kit? And these are the jumpers. If you look inside really close, you can see a little metal piece inside the jumper. And you simply line it up on 2 of the pins and push it down. And then we want to do that for all of the jumpers in each stepper motor. For now, we're going to do just the one as a demonstration. Should also recommend, note that when you're doing this, if you look closely at the jumpers, you can see that one side is smooth, the other side has little divots. I like to put those divots at the top because it makes it easier to remove the jumpers at a later time if you need to. And there you have it, all 3. Now we're just going to leave those for now because we're going to then have a look at our stepper motors. Remember I told you that these are little adhesive. I actually got my CNC kit in recently as well, over here, which also came with, oh, no, that's the wrong kit. There it is. My CNC kit has also come in, and this has not yet been opened. So in it came 4 other stepper motors of the same model. They are a different color, but as you can see, these ones don't yet have the heatsink applied to them. So it's just a little peel and stick to apply the heatsink. Now I don't know yet the orientation that I'm going to be putting my CNC board, so I'm not going to peel and stick that just yet. But I just wanted to make sure that I showed you how the heatsink comes separate to start with. Now we're going to look. Now it's important to know which end is enable, or which pin is enable. And as you can see right there very clearly, this pin is enable, which, so if we put the little potentiometer at the bottom, we are looking at this pin up here. So it's the upper left if you're looking at it, with the potentiometer at the bottom, and the enable pin will be at the top left. Now we need to look in here and determine which pin is the enable. It's tricky getting it in focus. but if you look really close, EN, you can see, is top left of the board section, and you simply line up your pins on both sides and press and insert it. There you have it, installing a stepper motor. And then you just repeat the process for all of the stepper motors that you're installing. I will be installing on all three of the X, Y, and Z axes, as well as extruder 0 and extruder 1. So I'm not going to bore you with the process of doing all of them. I'm just going to finish the rest of them offline. Alright? See you next time.